one live only because I did not post on all points, Threads, Instagram. Where else do I post? Threads, Instagram, and Patreon. That's going live. So I'm literally riding only on YouTube here. It is Tuesday, and as of yesterday, as of yesterday, I guess Elon did a thing. With Trump that did not go swimmingly well. Which, I mean, is anybody really surprised about the Trump Twitter call and the fuckery behind it? Yeah. Anyway. It is a beautiful Tuesday. At least it is so far. Well, hello. Good morning, Taffy. And that is a hot cup of coffee, which is going to have me sweating in a hot second, but nonetheless. So good morning. Oh, we've got a couple of people on board, which is great. Yeah, I took a leap this morning. I probably should put up reminders over on Threads. Good morning, Jane. Reminders on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, Patreon that we're going live. But my hope is that I can just go live on YouTube and have some subscribers, enough subscribers to know they get the alert. Lori's here, good morning. My gosh, Tracy McDaniel, the gang, Julie. It's like Cheers, we got our regulars. This is so nice. So as I was saying earlier, guys, I guess the Trump call with Elon last night did not go swimmingly well, if for no other reason than on a purely technical level. It was kind of as clumsy as his Ron DeSantis call when he tried to launch Ron DeSantis's campaign on X. Fun fact, actually, and I mean this quite literally. I, the other day, was trying to think of, and this is either a senior moment, I suspect it's probably a little bit of both, either a senior moment or just the glory of him being out of the zeitgeist and out of everyone's mind and just kind of forgotten a little bit. I struggled in mid-conversation with someone to think of the name of Florida's governor. I couldn't remember it. What is it? What's his name? And it was conversationally probably a total of about 4 seconds, but in retrospect, I found it hilarious that I had to go, what's his name? The governor from Florida. And I had to be reminded that it was Ron DeSantis because I literally forgot his name, which is hilarious. Let's see, so who's chiming in here? Susan Juarez. Good morning, George. Happy Tuesday. Glad I get your notifications on YouTube. Oh, good. Yeah. Instagram is not notifying people. Love when tech difficulties happen to a supposed expert. How hilarious is it that in 2024, the tech genius could not launch a chat, couldn't launch a streaming phone call, and is gonna blame a hack or whatever. Like, dude, you're 0 for 2 on doing this. Bummer. Let's see, William Witten's here. Good morning from Old Lyme. All right. Joey Percival. Let's see, good morning. All right. So, let's see, am I a lesbian? Mikey, yes, I'm a total lesbian. So, yeah, it is hilarious. And as Cynthia pointed out, Elon fired, I think, 75% of the staff that was in place, including the sort of the safety team. Yeah, so you're getting what you're paying for. I'm not even going to get into what Trump said in the call because we learned nothing new, but it was a shit show. Speaking of calls, tomorrow night, you guys. Tomorrow night, I am participating on it's going to be a Zoom call with this Kamala Harris, this wave of raising money for Kamala Harris. there's this organization. Let me just read you this Women Wednesdays for Harris. It's a Zoom call. Tomorrow, Wednesday, August 14th, we're doing another one. They're doing another one. I'm going to be a guest. It's tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And this is the third call in a series of Zooms organized by the team behind White Women Answer the Call on July 25th, which was attended by 200,000 plus women and raised over $11 million for the Harris campaign. What started as a tweet from Moms Demand founder Shannon Watts. If you don't follow Shannon, she's fantastic. I love Shannon. Editor. Anyway, yeah, Pink was on the call, Connie Britton, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. So last week they had Senator Amy Klobuchar, Ashley Judd, and Busy Phillips. And this week, Wednesday, tomorrow, they asked me to be a guest. And the theme is going to be, I'm going to try my best to describe this accurately here, is going to be every Wednesday now through the election come together. I'll show you the graphic actually, so you can see it. I'm going to post this on Instagram. This is hilarious. Women Wednesdays for Harris, and I'm a special guest. There's my photo there. Isn't that nice? You're registered. They're amazing. Lori's registered. And there's the link, by the way. The registration link. invisi.org/W4H. Go register there and you can watch the call. I will be one of several guests. It's a pleasure and a privilege, truly. So it's going to be, I imagine, I didn't join the women's. I'll throw this up before I end today. But I did watch, I wasn't a speaker, but I watched the White Dudes for Harris, which was incredible fun, actually. You would think that something like that was tedious. I had some sparkling water and some snacks and watched everyone. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker on the call. My friend Scott Gallo was there too. Yeah, register for the call. There's a bunch of things. I think it's the momentum behind raising money, the energy, all the Kamala stuff is exciting. And the White Dudes for Harris was before Tim Walz was announced. I'm guessing he knew by then, or maybe not. I don't know how these things happen, but he was hilarious. So no surprise there. Yeah, what else is happening? Tig Notaro, who's one of my favorite stand-up comedians ever, I just learned has a new comedy album out that came out last month. And so I listened to it last night. It's called Hello Again. And it's really good. I listened to it yesterday on Spotify, if you like Tig Notaro, because I love her. Let's see, what else happened? Oh, a general note. Okay, so I don't watch a ton of cable news, but I am now seeing, let's see, when was I in Sex and the City and Law and Order? Was I gay then too or no? Really, Jane? That's your question? Oh, God. Thanks for the announcement. I'm zooming in. You from Austria? No, the Hahns are from Germany. But what was I saying? I was watching cable news. I got a minute left here. And the guys are not wearing neckties. Like, so many men now are going without a necktie. It was at my mom's funeral. Like, a bunch of people showed up without neckties. And so there's this thing where the necktie is like this old-timey old man shit that this young generation, they're not into wearing ties now. I don't know what that's about. But especially people on cable news, whether they are hosting the news, there's a guy in CNN who does this, young, and also guests and commentators. They look like they lost their luggage and they look unfinished. When I've gone on Stephanie Rule, you bet your ass I'm wearing a tie. Go on TV, wear a tie. Bring back the necktie. Like, bring back the movie theaters. I want to talk about that tomorrow and remind me. Movie theaters, because I love going to the movies. But bring back the neckties. No, it's not a summer thing. It's more than that. Joe Faria, you wear a tie to work every day? I applaud you. I applaud you. Congratulations. I used to wear a tie every day to work. I loved it. Loved it. I had to wear a tie in high school. I had to wear a tie in junior high. I didn't care. I loved it. I liked the sense of occasion. Joey Percival is pointing out that the Big and Loud, there's a continuation of the Big and Loud series at the Paris movie theater here in New York. True story. I got their email. I'm excited. So I'm gonna close. I'm gonna wrap it up. My 10 minutes are up here because I got to take my dogs out. Just to remind you, and I want to show you again, sign up for this. It's tomorrow. Women Wednesdays for Harris. I'm reading it backwards. And that's tomorrow night. And now we'll be there. There will be other guests. It's not just me. And I think it's going to be like an hour-long program, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. And each of us is doing like 3 or 4 minutes. And the theme is sort of like hosting like a party, like making, being social about it and engaging socially about our politics, which I'm excited about. So, you missed the Paris. You should. The Paris is a great theater. You like the no tie, Ladybug. The look is good. Yeah, I'm not in it. I'm not into it. Sorry. What purpose does this tie serve? None. That's the glory of it. It's purely decorative. Love it. What purpose does it serve? What do earrings serve? None. It's called decoration. Celebrating our lives. That's the purpose. And that's it. All right. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow, 10 at 10. Although today we did 12 at 10, 12 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Love you. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.